Well, hello. It's Debbie Gilbert here with IGOT Communities. And today I'm going to show you how to join IGOT Communities online and how to play bingo with us. So the first thing I'm going to do today is share my screen with you and get you to our website. So here's my screen. I'm going to click into the address line and type in igotcommunities.com. Well, I guess I better spell it right. igotcommunities.com. And it takes us to our website. Now, to join, you simply go to these tabs that here are across the top and click on Join. When you get here, you will see this little form, and I'm using my wireless mouse just to roll up and down this form, or you can take your mouse, your cursor over here and move up and down the form on the side of the screen. So the first thing it's asking me for is my first name. I'm going to type that in. Then my last name, my phone number. One thing I want to say right here is at IGOT Communities, we are not getting your information to sell to a vendor or to rent it or to share it with anybody else in the world. Our information we use for ourselves to either call you on your birthday or anniversary or to see how you're doing. So it's rarely that we call, but on occasion we might call. And the other thing is we ask for your email because that's how we're going to send your bingo card, send you our newsletter or other communication. You can also email us at any time. You can call us or email us. But I'm going to put in my office number, which is 866-904-0114. The next thing I'm going to do is put in email. Now, it's really important that you put in and make sure you've got it right. So I've got Debbie at igotcommunities.com. And if you send this and you don't have the right email address in, I'll try to send you your bingo card and or other information, and it won't come to you because when you input it, it maybe had an error. So make sure you have that spelled exactly right. The next thing it's asking for is the address. So the address here at IGOT Communities is 225 Substation Street. We're in London, Kentucky, and our zip code is 40741. Currently, we have members playing in 14 different states, so we like to know where you're from. Did someone refer you? Please enter their name. I'm going to put in here Chris Gilbert, and whose name you put in there, and you can only put one, even though 2 or 3 people may have said you should join, you should join. You have to choose one name because that person gets 5 bonus points in every monthly drawing for the referrals when you join. Then in the message box, you will type in, please send me a bingo card. Then if you'll come down here and check this box, we rarely email you. People all the time say, we wish we would hear from you more, but we don't. You're not going to get daily, weekly, and sometimes not even monthly emails from us. But if we do have updates or upcoming things, events that may happen that you've not noticed, or the newsletter, then if this box is checked here, we'll send you those. And then you simply click join. And it is sending to our email your information. So it says then, for more information, you can call Debbie at IGOT Communities, or you can call our office number that's listed here. Now, if you don't have an email address and you want to join, then you would just need to call our office number here, 866-904-0114. And we're also asking you to connect with us on Facebook and Instagram. We're on YouTube. We have videos on YouTube, but we really want you to connect with us and be a part of our Facebook and Instagram page. And that's just simply listed as IGOT Communities Resources Incorporated. So it's IGOT, IGOT Communities, COMMUNITIES Resources Incorporated. Now, let's go on back to what happens next. So when we get that email here in the office from you, we're going to email you back a welcome note, and we're going to send you an electronic bingo card. When you get your electronic bingo card, it's going to look like this on your screen. And if you have a printer, you can just print that off, and you can use this same card every day, or you can print a new page to use every time you play. But this works perfectly if you print it on an 8.5 by 11 paper. If you take pennies, and we call them B10, you just cover your B10 with that. It just really works perfectly. Now, if you don't have a printer, you can still play as long as you get the email, because you can take just the notebook, and that's what I've done here. I just copied the bingo card right here on this notebook. And you use the same card. We validate your card. It stays in our office. We know your numbers. We do that for the purpose of carrying on games that we know that people are using the card they were issued, that they're not attempting to cheat in any way, because that's not fun. And we just really want to keep on board with everything. Sometimes too, if we have your validated card with us and you miss a number, let's say you're out of town and you say, oh my gosh, we went on vacation and I want to play every day, but I left my card at home, then we can give you your numbers over the phone. The other card that we use is like this, and this card simply is a hard copy. We use this here locally in Kentucky, if you live close enough to us that we can get these to you fairly easily. And they have just little sliding windows. So I'm gonna take this off like this, but when a number is called, all you do is slide that over. And that way you don't have to copy it, print it, or anything else like that. So these are more for local players. And if you want one, you want to pay for the card and pay for the postage, we'll be glad to issue you one. But that's kind of how the cards work. So how do you play? Well, if you're going to play with us, the next thing you do is click on calendar. And so here's just a list of things that we do at IGOT Communities. So on Monday at 8 o'clock, we do chair yoga, and it's just everything we do is designed for seniors. And you would just click on this link and it would take you to the Zoom page where we're at. And when you get on, you're in the room with however many people clicked on that day. If you are going to do our new spin bicycle workout for seniors, you would click on that link at 9 o'clock. We play bingo at 10, and then at 11 on Mondays, we do a Bible study that Diane Jameson from the University of Cumberland's, she's retired from there, math teacher, she teaches that. And because we believe you have to be healthy physically, mentally, and spiritually. And so we really try to do well-rounded programs just for you. Then we play bingo at 2. Now, you can't play to win at 10 and at 2 because we have so many players. You have to make a choice. Am I going to play at 10 or am I going to play at 2? From time to time, people will want to hop on that maybe they played at 10, but they want to see the other people at 2. And so you can hop on there, but just keep in mind, you can't win extra points and you can't win a gift card both times of the day. You have to make that choice. And then when you scroll down on Tuesday, at 8 o'clock, we're doing some mindfulness meditation. 9 o'clock, we're doing bicycling. 10 o'clock, we're playing bingo. 2 o'clock, we're playing bingo. Wednesday, we have another schedule that's very similar, except on Wednesday, we are doing a thing called I Got to Tell the Story. And it's just storytelling of our whole experiences of growing and being on the journey of life. Thursday, you'll see the schedule for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday afternoons, we have just a socialite tea for the women. On February 17th, I got to talk with the counselor. I'm going to be on talking about psychotropic medications and how they affect our body. On February 26th, we're going to have the Joel Glassman show. He's sort of a variety entertainer. And so some days we may be playing trivia with him. We're getting ready on the 26th to do a scavenger hunt. He loves music, just talking about the 50s, 60s, 70s, but he's quite a character and just so much fun to spend an hour in the afternoon with. And then on Tuesday, March the 2nd at 11 o'clock in the morning, we have a program called Heirlooms and Treasures. I got to share family heirlooms and treasures with Kathy and Jeff Gottsman. And so we have different things that have been passed through our families that just mean a lot to us that we can tell stories about, and some interesting things that others just may love seeing and talking about. So those are just some of the programming things. But we're talking about bingo. So you're going to have your bingo card that you're going to play with. So you've got that ready. And then you're going to go to I Got to Play Bingo. We're going to click on Monday at 2 o'clock. And when we click on there, it will take me to that meeting. Now, you can't see that now because I'm in this meeting with you. But let me go back to our website and get us on there. Okay, now, so in bingo, what happens is we have someone who calls the games, who calls the numbers. We have someone who keeps what's called the master card. These are volunteers with us. And then we have someone at the end who tallies up bingo points. So once we begin playing, the caller will hold up a card similar to this and say G56, G56. Pick the next card, B3, B3. And you're checking your bingo card. Now, what we're playing for is a coverall. So if you bingo down the straight line or across or diagonally, you're not going to call bingo. You're only going to call bingo when you have covered the entire card. And whoever covers their entire card first wins a grocery gift card that we give away every day. Now, let's say 2 or more people bingo coverall at the same time. So what would happen with that is the ones who coveralled will give the person keeping the master board their numbers on their card. We check to make sure they in fact did have a coverall. The next thing that's going to happen is the caller will call the numbers that were not called, just so you can verify that you had all of your numbers called. So we're going to show you the numbers not called. There's usually anywhere from 2 to 10 maybe. So then we're going to ask the people who did not win. The people who did not win, tell me the numbers you lacked. And so you may say something like, well, I liked N38, I23, and B4. And I had 8 plus 1. Well, what does 8 plus 1 mean? It means I've counted my straight line or cross straight line or my diagonal bingos. And on my card, I would have bingoed. I'm just going to give you an idea here, covering up some numbers just for the practice of it all here. So let's say you had left on your card B11, I22, I57. You'd say, I had those left. And that means I bingoed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I bingoed 5 times on this card. +1. So what does the +1 mean exactly? So +1 means that if you even get on our website and we see your face and you showed up for bingo and you didn't even play or you didn't even bingo, you get 1 point. Now, why is all this important? Because at the end of every month, we have a big drawing. And every time you bingo, you accumulate bingos all month long. You may accumulate up to 350 bingos over the month. And at that time, your name goes into a drawing, into a randomized drawing for a Chromebook that we give away at the end of every bingo month. So you have a lot of chances to win. You can win daily. You can win a grocery gift card, or you can win monthly. You could win a Chromebook. And so I hope this has been somewhat clear on how to join IGOT Communities and how to play bingo with us. I look forward to seeing you there. Have a great day and just keep living.